Hi there, Generoses! Welcome back to the YouTube! In today's video, we're going to be looking at the rarest things that humans can actually do. Now, some of these things on this list are absolutely amazing, and I wish I could do them. It's honestly like some of these people are superheroes. Now, as this video goes on, they're going to get rarer and rarer, so we're going to start with the most common ones and finish with the things that are unbelievable. So make sure you stick around to the end, guys, to see exactly what I'm talking about. Before we start, guys, of all of you fantastic people who watch my videos, there is a massive 75.4% of you not subscribed. Why is that going up? So if you watch my videos and you enjoy them, then please do subscribe. It really means the world to me, and it helps the channel so much. It's so much. Thank you. I love you. All right, let's get on with the video. Okay, so the first thing on this list that 1 out of 10 people can do is puzzle lightning. Solves puzzles much faster than most. Well, there you go. I wouldn't say I'm the brightest tool in the box. Sharpest tool? I think my point is proven. 1 out of 12 people can thunder whistle. I can only whistle breathing in. For some reason, I can't do it breathing out. Look. So that's breathing in, but then out, nothing happens. So thunder whistler can whistle extremely loudly with their hands. Yeah, I do. No, I can't. Let me know in the comments, guys. Can you do that? I think it's pretty impressive. 1 in 13 people are a human compass. They can sense direction without a tool. That is impressive, actually. There was one of those kids in my group on D&V. And that came in very handy. We would just always know where we were. I did absolutely nothing in D&V. Like, I just watched them set up the tents. I didn't know where I was going. I just basically followed everyone else. I got a bronze award. Come on. 1 in 16 people can do this. Page snapshot mind. Recalls book pages near photographic. Wow, that is very cool. Take mental snapshots of books and then just remember them. I just think that's so impressive. Imagine having a mind like that. 1 in 19 people can do this. Ear wiggler. Moves both ears independently. I'm doing it right now. You just can't see because I've got my headphones on. No, I can't. I don't know what I'm gonna try it. Oh god, I just look like an absolute tit. 1 in 22 people can do this. Oh, look at his face. Cloverleaf tongue. Okay, I don't think a cloverleaf tongue looks exactly like that. We're going to get a picture of what a cloverleaf tongue actually looks like. But I don't think I can do that either. I can do this. But I can't. Yeah, I'm glad my tongue doesn't look like that. 1 in 25 people can do this. Tongue nose touch. Oh my god, so you can touch your nose with your tongue. Nope, can't do it. Touches nose tip using the tongue. Yeah, there are a few people that can do that. Well, 1 in 25 apparently, but my friend can do that. I think it's impressive and disgusting at the same time. 1 in 28 people can do this. Slow brow raise. Raises one eyebrow smoothly alone. Okay. I think it just looks like I'm having a stroke, to be honest. No, I can't do one on its own. Don't forget, guys, these keep getting rarer and rarer. The one at the end is unbelievable. They're basically a superhero. 1 in 31 people can do this. Voice imitator. Copies voices and accents quickly. I don't know. I feel like I can do that quite well. I'm not very good at all accents. The accents I'm not very good at are actually from the UK. Unless it's Scotland. I'm gonna eat you for my breakfast. Oh, God, sorry. Probably, if you're Scottish and you're watching, I'm not racist, I promise. 1 in 33 people can do this. Long breath hold. Holds breath underwater for minutes. Oh my god, I remember doing this with my dad, like as a competition, when I must have been, I don't know, 12. We were on holiday, and he was obviously an adult. And I went first. I think I could do it just under a minute, or maybe it was a minute. And my dad could do it for like a good solid 2 minutes. And he was floating like this in the pool. And somebody walked past, a lifeguard walked past, and wondered if he'd drowned. And was like, is he okay? And I was like, yeah, we're just doing a little competition. He just looked like he was drowned in the pool. 1 in 34 people can do this. Scalp mover. Ugh. Slides scalp forward and backwards. What, with their hands? Or like they can just do it without their hands? Like, I feel like I can do it with my hands. Is it right? Is this it? Was that it? I don't know. Probably not. 1 in 36 people can do this. Hyperflex finger. Bends fingers far past their normal range. Well, that's easy. I can do that. I can do what he's doing. But I think they mean like bending them the other way. Ooh. You do get people that are double jointed, don't you? And they're basically way more flexible than other people. I am not one of those people. Imagine if I tried to do this on camera and I just broke my finger in a YouTube video. Fingers! Sorry, I can't ever not do that. 1 in 37 people can do this. Sleepless focus. Functions sharply with almost no sleep. No, I am the opposite of this. If I get anything but 8 hours sleep, I really notice it. Like, I do not function. I wish I could focus on less sleep. 1 in 39 people can do this. Copycat movement. Replicates movements after one view. I don't know. I'm a visual learner. Maybe not one view. Maybe after like 15 or something. 1 in 42 people can do this. Wrist touch thumb. Oh, I've seen people that can do this. This is grim. They just... I mean, look. That's as far as that's bending. And I'm not going to try and push it just for YouTube. All right? I'm not going to break my wrist on camera. If I break my fingers and wrist on camera for YouTube... bends thumb to touch wrist easily. Thumb to touched wrist. Oh, it's your thumb. It's that. Oh, it's impressive. I want to see it now. I want to see somebody do it. 1 in 45 people can do this. Pattern spotter. Finds hidden patterns instantly. I don't really know. Maybe I'm good at that. I can see that there's a star in that picture. Do you guys see that, or do you see something else? 1 in 48 people can do this. Super smeller nose. Detects faint smells most can't sense. No, I don't think I'm very good at smelling. You know what I'm realizing? I'm not very special at all, actually. I'm actually... Yeah, I'm shit. I'm shit at all these things. I think I've got the worst sense of smell ever. I do have a sense of smell, but it will normally be like somebody else goes, oh, did you smell that? And I go, oh yeah, smells of shit. I'll never pick up on it first. 1 in 53 people can do this. Language sponge. Picks up languages extremely fast. Yeah, these are normally just really intelligent people. I cannot do this. I struggle enough with English. I did German for 2 years in year 7 and year 8. The only thing I remember is hello, which is obviously just hello. It was not good. I don't know why. I just find it really hard to learn anything. 1 in 56 people can do this. Digit chain memory. What is that? Memorizes long digits both ways. Whoa. So not just long digits, like they don't just remember like pi, for example, but they remember it backwards as well as forwards. I mean, you are a superhero at that point, aren't you? Like, what on earth? Oh, it's just amazing, isn't it? Everyone's brains work so differently. 1 in 57 people can do this. Super taste palette. I suppose you probably really need to have this if you're a chef. Detects tiny flavor changes instantly. I'm the kind of person, I don't really care as much what it tastes like. I would just, if it looks nice and it's got nutrition, I'll just eat it. I don't care. I don't really care so much about the flavor. I'm like a chef's worst nightmare. 1 in 64 people can do this. Perfect muscle control. Activates tiny isolated muscles. I suppose this would be good if you're like a bodybuilder, wouldn't it? You can get muscles on your muscles on your muscles. I don't know why this person doesn't have a face. Why have they not given this person a face? But yeah, that's not me, unfortunately. 1 in 78 people can do this. Open eye sneezer. Open eye sneezer. Oh, what? So you can sneeze without closing the eyes? I think I can do that, actually. I think I've done that before. But it just looks like there's something wrong with you. Like, 1 in 90 people could do this. Ultra endurance run. Absolutely not. That's like longer than a marathon, right? Runs huge distances with low fatigue. I'm more of a sprinter. I get places quickly, but I can't do it a lot. I couldn't get there somewhere quickly and then somewhere else quickly and then somewhere else quickly. Just not long distance. It's not me. It's not my forte. I'm too fat for that. Don't forget, guys, these keep getting rarer and rarer. The ones at the end are unbelievable. 1 in 100 people can do this. Split attention read. Reads and speaks different texts. What? So you can read while you're saying something else. I wish I could do that. It's basically like you've got 2 brains at that point. Are you ChatGPT? What is going on? 1 in 130 people can do this. Absolute calm state. Can drop stress instantly at will. That is so cool. I think that is a skill everybody wishes they could have. Imagine if you're really pissed off someone. Someone's just murdered your friend. And you're like, yeah. 1 in 170 people can do this. Human lie detector. Okay, detects lies through tiny signals. I don't know, I feel like I'm quite good at this. I'd love to go on the traitors. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, I feel like I'm quite good at this. I'm a terrible liar myself though, but I feel like I'm good at detecting lies. I'd be a really good faithful on the traitors. Traitors, if you're watching, sign me up. 1 in 200 people can do this. Math savant mind. Solves tough math fully in their head. I'm good at like multiplication. As you know what, I'm pretty good at maths. I'm not probably as good as whatever they're describing here, but I'd say I'm better than average at like mental arithmetic. You know what, that one I'm gonna give myself. I'm pretty good at maths, but not like algebra or trigonometry or any of that shit. When they get the letters involved, I just switch off. 1 in 300 people can do this. Ultra hearing. Hears very soft, distant, hidden sounds. What are they, Superman? What the hell? They can just hear a woman screaming 2 blocks down. I must help! I mean, that sounds like a superpower and also a curse. Like, I don't know if I'd want super hearing like that. Have you ever been in a room with someone and they go, God, did you hear that noise? Like, what? No. What are you talking about? What noise? We're in a silent room. 1 in 500 people can do this. 0 fear response. Lacks fear, even in deadly danger. Yeah, my sister is like that. I'm the complete opposite. We could be like in this picture. We'd be like right next to hot lava, an erupting volcano. And she'd be like, wow, look at the lovely ash clouds. I'd be like, let's get the f*** out of it. 1 in 800 people can do this. Night vision eyes. Oh, somebody's had their carrots. Sees better than normal in darkness. Interesting. I don't know. I feel like, so they're basically like a cat or a dog. Can dogs see well at night? I don't really know. That would be cool though. It would be cool to have like great night vision, wouldn't it? 1 in 1,000 people can do this. Emotion vision. Reads micro emotions instantly. You know what? I feel like I'm quite good at it. I'd say, like, I'm going to say that. You know what? I'm going to say I'm quite emotionally intelligent. I would say I'm pretty good at this one. What does it mean by micro emotions, though? I wonder what it means by that. I think it means you're good at reading people. Like you can tell even if they've not made a big expression. Maybe it's just based on body language. Like you're good at reading body language and all that sort of thing. You can tell what somebody's thinking even if they haven't said it. I'd say I'm pretty good at that. 1 in 3,000 people can do this. Mirror touch sense. Feels another's touch on own body. What do you mean? So if somebody touches you, you can feel it? What does that mean? Well, yeah, I mean, I could do that. If somebody was to touch me on my arm, I'd be like, you've just touched me on my arm. I'm pretty sure everybody can do that. I don't think it means that. I don't know what it means, but anyway, let's move on. 1 in 7,000 people can do this. Superhuman reflexes. Reacts faster than average by far. Yeah, you see those like samurai. Have you seen the samurais that can like, somebody shoots a bullet past them and they can take their sword out and chop the bullet in half? How the fuck do they do that? It's so cool. I think I've got pretty fast reactions, but that's like a different level. 1 in 9,000 people can do this. Photographic hearing. 1 in 9,000 people can do this. Photographic hearing. Remembers sounds exactly later. Basically, they hear a sound once and they can remember it exactly like a few days later or whenever it is. They know exactly how it sounds. That is quite a cool superpower. Also, there's some people that can hear a sound once and then they can just play it on a piano. It's like the first time they've heard the sound and then they can just play it. How cool is that? So many talented people out there, aren't there? 1 in 15,000 people can do this. Extreme heat tolerance. Handles high heat with little harm. Yeah, not me, I'm ginger. Any heat harms me. Anything in the sun. 1 in 34,000 people can do this. Lucid dream control. Whoa, that would be so cool. Controls dream scenes while asleep. I've only managed to do this once, and I was a lot younger. I had a dream that I was in school, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, I realized I was dreaming, and then I was like, I could do anything. I want to fly, and then I just started flying, and it was so cool. And then I woke up. I was like, no! And I've never had a dream like that since, but it was so cool. I had about 30 seconds where I could do whatever I wanted. It was so fun. Then no. Let me know in the comments, guys. Have you ever had a lucid dream? They're awesome. 1 in 100,000 people can do this. Tetrachromat's vision. Sees color shades others can't detect. I wonder if I'm that. The thing is, we'll never know that, will we, really? Or maybe there are tests to prove it, but I could be seeing colors that you guys aren't, but I've got no way to prove to you that I'm seeing different colors. Does that make sense? I don't know. I could be like that. You could be like that. I don't know. My pink might look like your orange. I'm just glad I'm not colorblind. Or maybe I am. No, I'm not colorblind. Definitely not colorblind because I've done those tests. Imagine if you were one of those people that saw in black and white. That would just be really boring, wouldn't it? It'd be like you're looking through a 1920s lens all the time. 1 in 150,000 people can do this. Ultra rapid reading. Reads full pages in seconds. No, definitely not me. That would have been so helpful though doing exams. If you had that in school, that'd be so cool. Okay guys, we've made it to the last two and they are, I mean, I'll let you decide. Are they superpowers or not? 1 in a million people can do this. No pain condition. So they just don't feel any pain. Lacks pain even during clear injuries. I mean, that would be cool for some circumstances, but others, there is a reason we feel pain is so that we can protect ourselves. If we're like missing our legs, I mean, I think you probably realize if you're missing your legs, but if something was really bad with you, really wrong with you, and you didn't know about it, it could get worse. So pain's there for a reason. But in other conditions, that would be really helpful. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd want that or not. And finally, 1 in 10 million people can do this. And this, I really think, is such a cool superpower. Hyperthymesia memory. Remembers every day with vivid detail. That would be so cool. Everything you've ever experienced is just locked away in your big brain. And you just, yeah, you remember. Whenever somebody says to you, do you remember that time when, oh, what happened? And you're like, I know exactly what you're about to say. I know exactly what happened. and you remember the exact conversations. You just never forget anything. Although some things you do want to forget. Oh, it's pretty deep, actually. Right, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments, which of these would you most like to have? That was a pretty cool video. I love these kind of videos. They're just cool. They're just cool to read. And it's amazing that some people actually have that. Like, it feels like fiction, like sci-fi. But some people actually can do this stuff, and it's crazy. Right, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Before you go, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!